Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Our subject is professional development. It is lecture number 20 and today our topic is seminars. The outlines of the lectures are: first of all, introduction about the lecture, and then definition of the main terms, and then what is the purpose of seminar, and then principles of seminars, then some methods used in seminars, then role of teacher, then role of students, then advantages and disadvantages of seminar. Now we will discuss about the introduction about seminars. Seminars is the method of teaching, also involves discussion but in formal way. A group of 10 to 20 students take part in seminar. Here we discuss that a seminar is a form of academic instruction, either at an academic institution or offered by a commercial or professional organization. It has the function of bringing together small groups for recurring meetings, focusing each other on some particular subject in which everyone present is requested to participate. This is often accomplished through an ongoing Socratic dialogue with a seminar leader or instructor, or through a more formal presentation of research. It is essentially a place where assigned readings are discussed, questions can be raised, and debates can be conducted. The term seminar refers to a course of intense study relating to a student's major. Seminars typically have significantly fewer students per professor than normal courses and are generally more specific in topic of study. Seminars can revolve around term papers, exam presentations, and several other assignments. Seminars are almost always required for university graduation. Normally, participants must not be beginners in the field under discussions at different universities. And seminar classes are generally reserved for upper class students, although in advanced countries like UK and Australia, seminars are often used for all years. So the idea behind the seminar system is to familiarize students more extensively with the methodology of their chosen subject, and also to allow them to interact with examples of practical problems and always occur during research work. One student from a group prepares a paper and read out. This is also about the seminars. The term seminar is also used to describe the research talk often given by a visiting researcher and primarily attended by academic, research staff, and postgraduate students. So seminar often occurs in regular series, but each seminar is typically given by a different speaker on a topic of that speaker's choosing. Such seminars are not usually a part of course of study and are therefore not usually associated with any assessment or credit. The whole seminar lasts for 1 to 2 hours, and the time allowed for paper presentation is about 15 to 20 minutes. In other words, we can say that a seminar is a form of academic instruction, either at an academic institutions or offered by a commercial or professional organization. This is what we have discussed earlier. So it has a function of bringing together small groups of for recurring meetings, focusing each time on some particular subjects in which everyone is to present and what is requested to participate. Now, what is the definition of seminar? A seminar may be defined as gathering of people for the purpose of discussing a stated topic. Such gatherings are usually interactive sessions where the participants engage in discussions about delineated topic. In other words, we can say that this is a commercial program where attendees are given information or training about a specific topic. So a seminar is usually held for a group of 10 to 50 individuals and frequently takes place at a hotel, meeting space, and academic institutions or within an office conference room. So some common type of seminars in business focus on personal development or business strategies. Seminars, sometimes called conferences, are also events sponsored by businesses or corporations with the intentions of circulating knowledge, new techniques, or new practices to their employees. So seminars should not be confused with workshops. Workshops tend to be more hands-on, while seminars are generally geared more toward learning about the particular topic or related subtopics. So they might involve guest speakers who are experts in the relevant field to give credibility to the information being presented. An example, like consider a tech corporation that wants to make sure its programmers are up to par with recent changes to the programming languages they use. The planners would find experts in the language who could teach the changes, locate a venue, and coordinate employee attendance. So they had also checked the experts to see if there was a need for special equipment, materials, or anything else needed for a successful seminar flow. Now, what is the purpose of seminars? Definitely, when we go through to the some events, so definitely we have some purposes behind it. So what are the purposes of seminars? The main purpose is to promote the independent learning, because face-to-face and virtual mode of seminars can be successful, yielding positive effects in enriching knowledge and skills if implemented well. So in short, seminars can be used in a variety of ways as a tool for teaching, assessment, support, or both. The other purpose is to get students involved in discussions. Remember that a seminar can be initiated and planned for in different ways. Generally, a corporation identifies an area in which it wants to educate some employees. Planners then identify available venues and experts and then create a schedule for the event. They identify presentations, methods and requirements, refreshments, restrooms, estimates cost, and deconflict any situations that might interfere with the seminar. The next purpose is to get students listens to one another. For instance, a seminar may be for the purpose of education, such as the lecture where the participants engage in the discussion of an academic subject for the aim of gaining a better insight into the subject. Other forms of educational seminars might be held to impart some skills or knowledge to the participants. The next purpose may be to foster responsibility for one's own learning, because if you want to arrange a seminar, so definitely there would be a learning for yourself also. Then the next purpose is to make students feel like they are part of a group. So this is just a way of creating this feeling that he or she may be the part of that group who are working in a seminar. The next purpose is to provide an opportunity for arguments. This is a great forum that where a student or a presenter may present his views about the topic. So this is also a way or getting opportunity for arguments also. The other purpose is to promote critical engagements with area of uncertainty in sociology, and one more purpose is to present students assignments, because seminars are usually arranged at higher education level for the students to present their assignments into a seminar. Now, what are the principles of seminars? Seminars operate simultaneously on intellectual, affective, and social levels, while the experienced group leaders may not be conscious of these levels all the time. First of all, we have to understand that why the event is being held. For example, you might be working on a seminar geared toward experts hoping to refine their knowledge or keep up to date on new development. So ask specific questions to determine what they are in need of so that you can work to provide it. The event, like Industry Council, has established a series of tools that offer an excellent source of best practices to help the event or meeting planner keep track of detail. So once the planner has some of the basic questions about the event covered, so it's time to create an event profile. So this report generally includes information about location, seating arrangements, attendance, cost, and other information about the events. The other principle is that seminars are not simply about learning in a given subject discipline. They are also about learning to learn. In a seminar, we must be informed about the activity. Like if you want to make sure the seminar is not competing with similar events or for the same audience. For example, if you are developing a new event for an industry that already has a major event in the spring, then avoid scheduling yours in the spring as well. Then other request venues proposals, like solicit bids from potential locations depending on the size and scope of an event. So this step should be taken well in advance. So venues for large events may book as much as a year or more ahead of time. Then determines the resources necessary to accomplish the goals of the events, because this is very necessary for having outline of the seminar needs. Then the other object or principle is all the participants bear some share of responsibility for the success of individual session or the program as a whole. This is also very important, that all the participants bear some share of responsibility. That your team must know that what is their role in a seminar. Because accordingly, there is a division of budget. So always take care of utilizing the budgets, because expenses can mount for a large event like a seminar. So be prepared with the detailed budgets. One of the best way to help fund a seminar is to have sponsors, and businesses that send attendees to seminars often are willing to buy sponsorships as well. The event planners must be ready to adjust the plan and work closely with the venue to make sure everything runs smoothly. And then different other events, remember that make an outline of the entire seminar that acts as a guide for the staff of the venue. Once the planners knows the targeted number of attendees and logistics requirements for the seminar, so they should submit this document to the venue management so that they can begin their preparations. So everything from event invitations to the agenda needs to be printed or designed for online publications or distribution. So confirm event speakers, technology requirements, the attendee count, host roles and responsibilities, and event materials by following up with the phone calls or face-to-face meetings. And event materials, handouts, signage, displays, gift, a registration table, name budget, badges, and more must be ready for the event. So always find out that how much time it will take to complete every item you need, then plan backward from the event date to ensure you have enough time to get everything scheduled or completed. Then utilize technology. This is very easy for potential attendees to learn about sign up for the seminar online. So take advantage of social media tools by creating a unique hashtag to be included with post and offering incentives for people to share or tag friends in post. The other principle is that is the tutor or leader has a particular responsibility. So what kind of responsibility is that? The first one is structure the seminar in such a way as to enable participations. This is very important that your seminar should be structured in such a way that participation of each participant may be ensured. Maintain the group's working environment. This is very important because when the people work together or the team work together, so everybody should work like a team. And if there is a working environment, group working environment, then the people will work and they will perform their duties as a team member. So this is very important for making successful a seminar. Then establish ground rules about participation and preparations. You must make some rules that what will be the method for participations, what will be the methods for preparations. So there should be some rules in seminars. Then there are some methods. Like the proper methods of organizing a seminars are define the purpose of seminars. Means you must know that what is the purpose of your seminar, what is behind that, what do you want to say or explain in front of the audience. Then relate the topic of seminars and discussions to the main concept of objectives to be attained. We all know that whenever the seminar is to be arranged, then behind that seminar, the industry or organizations may have some objectives. So you must be clear about the objectives of the main seminar. In the picture you can say that defining a problem means that what is the problem and why it is happening. Then develop a plan means what are we going to do. And then implement, because after planning you are to implement the plan. Then carry out the interventions. And then evaluate, because after finishing the work you must evaluate that whether your work has been completed successfully or with some faults or gaps. Then direct and focus on the discussion topic. You must direct the audience and then you must remain focused on discussion. Always help students to express their ideas and keep the discussions at a high level of interest. so that the students listen attentively to those who contribute the ideas. Plan comments and questions that relate to the subject and also guide and direct the discussion. Set the time limitations for each person's contribution. This is also very important that each uh, person should know the time, that how much he or she has to speak. Guard against monopoly of the discussions by any number of the seminar. And then plan for summary at intervals during discussions and also at the end of discussions, and relate the ideas expressed to purpose of discussion. Have the discussions recorded by the students as recording secretary or by tape recording, because everything that is being spoken, so that must be recorded by the secretary or the tape recording system. Plan for teacher and student self-evaluations of progress made toward the immediate objectives. So now there are some roles of teachers, like select a topic, then remain in a background in the seminar but sit where the whole group can be seen. Prepare to help out in initial stages of using this method in case of long silence. Be sure that essential points are not overlooked and that gross inadequacies are corrected. Make sure that all members have the share in discussions and that irrelevant discussion is avoided. Now there is also roles of students. Like the students may be delegated the responsibility of leading the seminars by the teacher. They have to take also the responsibility of organizing the events themselves when it is used as an assignment. The modality of the conducting the seminar is the same as conducting the discussion method. So here the student's role is also important, because whatever the task or assignment is given, so they must follow or complete the task, because these are the things that make the seminar successful. Now there are some advantages of seminars, like every student participates actively in libraries such as library research or learning. Students learn scientific approach to problem solving through literature search. It also promotes analytical thinking and creativity among students, and communication skills that becomes more reliable and articulate, and the experience of the students that may be increased through this event. Where there are some advantages, so also there are some limitations or disadvantages, like it is a time consuming. It cannot be used for all level of students, especially for the students new to the program. So this was all about this lecture. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.